Hello, this is George, and this is my mouse pointer, and this is Audacity, a free open source audio editor. And just recently they've partnered with the people who produce some of the best add-ons to disassemble a music track into its component parts. So firstly, I'd like to do a remix of one of Megan's songs for the over 60s, and that's a rather flippant way of saying it, but not everyone's got good hearing and sometimes we struggle to hear the words. So I'm going to do that just now. Now I'll just bring in the music. This is Megan's track that had some airplay on the BBC, 2 minutes 52 seconds it says, roughly. In we go. And I'm going to, because I'm going to have the results of disassembling this, I'm just going to change the colour. So I'm going to change it to green, and I'm going to change the name, and I'm just going to call it track. So, actually, if we do listen to this, the words are perfectly clear, but I'm just going to use this track to demonstrate. So let's listen to the first wee bit. Right, well, there's more of that later, don't worry. So we'll go to the start, and just out of curiosity, I'm going to select this and I'm going to find out, we're almost 6 dB short of the absolute maximum there, so that's been done rather well, I think. So, not select. Now that the track's selected, I'm going to disassemble it into its component parts. So this is Open Vinyl. I don't even know how you pronounce it. Music separation. It's one of the best ones you can get, and it's free as an add-on for Audacity. I don't know who else, whether it's available for Pro Tools or anything. So I'm going to select initially two-stem. I'm going to split this track into the instrumental and the vocals, and this is using artificial intelligence, AI, to kind of improve on the result, really. I'm just using the CPU, and I'm going to apply it, and it will take, on my budget PC, a bit longer than the track time. So what I'll do is I will pause it once I start this going. I'll pause recordings. So I will be back shortly when this is done. It's going to take about 5 minutes, it thinks. So this is me back again after a wee pause. A lot of time has passed for me, but next to no time has passed for you, and that does sound familiar. Okay, so this will almost be finished. That's the wee noise it makes. Right, I'm going to change the colour of these ones to blue. So what have we got here? We've got the original here, the top track, and we have two component parts. We have instrumental and vocals. Better putting the pointer here, actually. So what I would propose to do, just to make sure it's the same, I'm going to play the two component parts. Right, there we go. I'll have a wee look at the, oh sorry, it's view, how we look at the mixer board. Okay. Right. I'll just put that to the side over here. Right. Yes, it is fiddly. I've chosen to have got a very large mouse pointer there to help you see it in the video. Okay, so we'll see that the gain levels are both the same. We've heard the song, it sounds very similar to the original, and what I propose to do is boost the vocals and reduce the instrument volume, making the words clearer. So I'll just get rid of this for the moment. Right, so I'll compare it. Let's compare it. Let's solo the original. Right, back to the beginning. We'll hear the two component parts, the instruments and the vocals. Okay, so that sounds much the same to me. I noticed something interesting about the instrumental. If we mute Megan's vocals, you'll notice an interesting effect that all the other instruments when Megan sings are reduced in volume. Now, that could be a constant reduction, or it could be a dynamic reduction or equalization taking place moment by moment. That's for the younger ears to determine. I'm too old. So if we play just the instrumentals and watch the big mouse pointer. So, I think that was clear. They're actively reducing the background volume of the instruments when Megan sings. So, that was interesting. So what am I going to do now? I'll go back to the beginning and I'll get that mixer board up. And what we're going to do is diminish the music or the background noise, and well, that's what they call it in general. It could be background conversation, background music. And then we're going to boost the vocals. So this is the instruments. I'm going to take you down, maybe take you down 6 dBs, 6 and a bit. So that's like, and we'll boost you up maybe 3 times. Goodness knows what this is going to sound like. I'm just guessing. Here we go.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want me to be, and I'll be it. I get down on my knees, and maybe you will too.
Well, if you're in your 60s and get down on your knees, there's no guarantee you'll be able to get back up again. So that having been said, let's have a look. It was quite clearly a more prominent and clearer vocals. I heard every one of Megan's words when she was singing, but I also heard that in the original one. But then I'm a relative youngster in my 60s, reasonably good hearing, but a lot of people have problems listening to music and so on. So that demonstrated that bass. And of course we can waggle this. So I'll change this. I'll play again and I'll move things about whilst it's playing. The thing to note here is that this is showing you the total volume, if you like. We don't want it to go past 0, and if it approaches 0 we get a bit anxious really, because 0 in this scale is the maximum. All these numbers are negative, okay? So let's play and adjust.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want me to be, and I'll be it. I get down on my knees, and maybe you will too. I don't have to play nice. Won't stick around more than twice. I'm just out here looking for something good.
Well, there you go. Because of that dynamic equalization or whatever's going on there, where the instruments reduce in volume when Megan sings, we didn't actually need to do too much or any of it to this type of music, but with other songs it might be necessary. So that's that done. I'll move this over. I'm going into 4-stem separation next. I don't know how long this video has taken. Let me see. God, it's almost 12 minutes. Right, so I'm just going to pause, back in a moment with the 4-stem version, okay? Just to give you a wee preview. 4-stem with open vinyl is, oh gosh, sorry. Diddling, right, concentrate, effect, open vinyl. The 4-stem will separate into drums, bass, vocals, and what's left, okay? That's something to look forward to if you've got a bit of free time. Okay, pausing now. Right then, that's me back again. So this is the 4-stem separation. So the original one again in green. We have drums, bass, whatever's left, and of course vocals. And we'll see again how this goes. Let's just play drums. But I don't know what that sounds like, if that's good or bad. So we'll go to the beginning and we'll track the bass. Here we go. So, and we'll also, the other instruments, let's see what's left after all of that. We'll find out in a moment. Well, I don't know how good that is, but if we put them all together and do the test of playing everything, which is a very basic test, it does sound like the original. And that's Megan back again singing. So what we'll do, we'll bring the mixer board over again and we could double things. So we've got drums, bass, other instruments. Something I noticed, it's quite interesting, when I listen on headphones, that bass guitar plays a big part, because let's play it, and partway through playing it I'll mute the bass guitar, I think. So let's go back to the beginning, playing. So that sounds a bit thin without the bass. That bass makes quite a bit of difference, and I'm going to see how the volume in effect of that bass guitar, how it has it. I'm going to play and vary the volume of the bass. So we'll go to the start. Watch my mouse pointer. My conclusion is you could reduce the volume of the bass significantly and it's still contributing. It really is. I'm going to try and reduce the bass even more. Let's take it down even more. Let's take it down to -9 and a bit. Okay? And play that and see if that sounds thin or if it sounds full. Well, my conclusion was that even though that bass is noticeably and significantly reduced, -9.3 dBs, it has still got an important role to play in this music. You can also jiggle things about. So let's alter something. Let's boost some things, and we'll put Megan up a bit. We'll put Megan. Let me see, other instruments. Where should we put them? We'll take other instruments down, just for fun, take them down a wee bit. And then bass guitar, what will we do with that? We could take that down even. There you go, it's low anyway. And drums, what shall we do with drums? We'll boost them. Right. Let's boost the drums. So I've jigged drums about, boosted, bass guitar diminished significantly, other instruments down a wee bit. Megan, let's see what that sounds like. I think I'll need to boost the other instruments a bit.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me what you want me to be, and I'll be it. I get down on my knees, and maybe you will too. I don't have to play nice. Won't stick around more than twice. I'm just out here looking for something good. I'm a sweet bisexual, or whatever that's supposed to mean. And my greed is unintentional. I'm just trying to keep 'em clean. I'm trying to keep 'em clean. Hey, hey. I'm not gay enough, I'm not straight enough, I'm somewhere in between. I won't fall in love, I don't stick around much, and I'll never keep it clean. I'm a sweet bisexual, or whatever that's supposed to mean. And my greed is unintentional. I'm just trying to keep 'em clean. I'm trying to keep 'em clean.
Goodness me, that's how to wreck a record, by changing things that way. So this just gives you more flexibility. You can do things with drums, the bass, the other instruments, and the vocals. So that's 4-stem separation. I don't know who that remix was for. The lesson to be learned is don't get rid of that bass player. Megan stays, the bass player stays. Whoever it was that did that with the electric guitar should also stay. And of course the drummer should stay. And like all stories, it's got a happy ending. Everyone stays and continues to play. There you go. I think that's not bad for some free stuff. Don't quite know how that separation went, whether it was a good separation of into drums, bass, other instruments. I'll tell you what, wonder if I double click if that would restore it to normal. No, it wouldn't. It's a bugger, isn't it? Oops, sorry, wrong word. Bring everything down to the way it was. Can I do it that way? Yeah, I'm just going to bring everything the way it was. There we go. 0. This is the mix that was the result of some considered thought done professionally, and this is how the whole thing should sound, I think. Oh, wait a minute, what's that doing? Is that... Imagine me being able to see that. Right, okay, everything's flat. Disassembled 4 parts, play. Back to the beginning, play. Sexual, or whatever that's supposed to mean. And my greed is unintentional. I'm just trying to keep them clean. I'm trying to keep them clean. Hey, hey. I'm not gay enough. I'm not straight enough, I'm somewhere in between. I won't fall in love, I don't stick that much, and I'll never keep it clean. I'm a sweet bisexual, or whatever that's supposed to mean. And my greed is unintentional. I'm just trying to keep them clean. I'm trying to keep them clean. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Misunderstand. Well, that wraps everything up. For info, I was using my £7 Lavalier microphone through a USB sound card, and it will probably pick up quite a bit of background noise because it's sitting on top of a workstation with a rattly desktop on it, and so the audio quality might not be brilliant with the background noise. Still, it was more expensive than the £3 one I brought into the Music in Mind music group once to try out, and that was passable. I don't know whether this is any better. So that's it. Split any music track into vocals and instruments. Boost the vocals. Not necessarily with Megan's music because she's got that, the music is dynamically reducing in volume whenever she sings. We demonstrated that. But for other songs that might not be the case. So there you go. I think that's it then. Time for bed, said Zebedee. Bye then.